Hi guys, I'm KB Kwan from Taste of Asian Food. This video is about chicken on the bone marinated with dry spices. The authentic Ayam Goreng or fried chicken served in the Indian Muslim restaurant in Malaysia. If you expect it tastes like KFC or any other fried chicken, you'll be surprised by the different flavor offered by this Malaysian Ayam Goreng. So, what do you expect? It is spicy, it is aromatic, it is full of curry flavor and crispy for at least 1 hour. I'll show you how to make it in just 3 simple steps in this video. So let's get started. This recipe requires some chicken drumsticks. It is vital to ensure the flavor of the spices penetrate down to the bone to get the best result. To get that, I make some deep cuts at the thickest part of the drumsticks. I would strongly suggest using fresh chicken to prepare Ayam Goreng due to 2 reasons. First, the meat will become tougher if frozen. Also, the color of the bone will become darker, which is not presentable. There's a list of ingredients you need to marinate the chicken, which I will show you one by one. Garlic and ginger is the universal ingredients for fried chicken, and you should mince them to release the flavor. Malaysian curry powder. The flavor won't be the same if you use other types of curry powder. Next, chili powder. The amount of chili powder depends on the heat that you can take, but 2 tablespoons should be the minimum acceptable amount for the locals. Then we have coriander and cumin powder, which is optional. I use them because I want to enhance the flavor further. We also need some turmeric powder, which contribute flavor and color. Season with some salt and ground white pepper. Next, yogurt, which is acetic and therefore act as a tenderizer. Besides its tenderizing effect, it also provides some moisture that helps to bind the dry spices together, and itself also contributes its flavor to the marinade. And last but not least, curry leaves that deliver the flavor and also embedded in the crispy crust on the surface that you can see later to give it a nice looking appearance. Now mix the marinade with the chicken and make sure to rub the marinade into the deep cuts. It is important to keep the marinade as dry as possible to achieve the crispy, crunchy, lasting crust. So I only add 2 tablespoons of water to enable the dry spices to form a very thick paste and adhere to the chicken. And keep it in the refrigerator overnight to ensure the flavor of the spices penetrate down to the bone. On the next day before deep frying the chicken, coat it with some beaten egg. You notice that I'm using a pair of gloves. This is because there is turmeric powder inside the marinade. It has a natural yellow pigment which will stain your hand. And then combine with a mixture of all-purpose flour, cornstarch, and tiny bit of baking powder. The egg, flour, and cornstarch protect the chicken from receiving direct heat from the oil, preventing it from getting dry. Cornstarch helps to crisp up the coating on the surface. The baking powder helps expand the flour and starch coating during deep frying, creating a large surface area and letting the moisture quickly evaporate away, forming a dry and lasting crispy coating. You can use rice flour to substitute all-purpose flour, and you can also use potato starch instead of cornstarch to get the same result. Now we proceed to the last step, that is deep frying. Place the chicken drumsticks gently into the pan. Deep fry for 6 minutes undisturbed. The coating will fall off from the surface if you move them around before it sets. From my experience, the chicken will not stick to the pan. After 6 minutes, flip the chicken over and deep fry for another 6 minutes. This time, you can turn them occasionally to ensure even cooking. Another important point is you should remove the chicken from the refrigerator and wait until it returns to room temperature before deep frying. The interior of the chicken is still raw when the surface is crisp up and nicely brown if you deep fry the cold chicken. If you want to ensure the chicken is cooked, check the doneness by inserting a kitchen thermometer into the thickest part of the meat. The temperature should be at least 65 degrees Celsius. Once it is done, remove the chicken and drain it on a kitchen paper towel. It tastes lovely even after half a day, but of course it is best to serve when it is still crispy. I've just shown you how to make the Malaysian fried chicken Ayam Goreng. And now it is your turn to make it at home. If you want to get the recipe, you can refer it to my blog post or just scroll down and I have included the recipe in the description right below the video. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, tap the notification bell and give me a like. I'll see you again very soon in some other similar video and bye for now.